out. Hello! Yo, 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 what up, my lovelies, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're going to be dating some dads now. I added a new overlay. Hopefully it is not in the way. If it is, I will remove it, but hopefully it will be a-okay. Also, if levels are off and if you're having trouble hearing me or the game's too loud, let me know, and I will also change those levels. But yeah, we're gonna continue. Dad book.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads. So we left off right before going on our first date. And I took to Twitter with the polls, and I asked everyone who they would like to see me date, because this is also going up on my YouTube. I didn't want to keep it Twitch only. And majority of people said Robert, so we're gonna go ahead and go on a date with Robert. The cool guy who thinks the internet's gonna take over the world. Minimize eating fried foods, candy, and sweets. But dads always eat that. Is that not what I eat with my daughter every single night? It's rude to ask people, never mind. It's called masking tape for a reason. I agree with that one, although duct tape fixes everything. Keep your word. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good rule all the time. Robert was pretty nice. Little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dad Book.
Welcome to Insanity, lovelies.
Oh, hey, Victoria. Thanks for following. Welcome to Insanity. Hey, Robert. Good seeing you again at the cookout. Wanna grab a drink? I sit there for a couple seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Listen here. I say ruggedly handsome, and that is what I'm sticking with. ... Hey, it says that he read my message. I anxiously wait for a response. Wow, this is really me. Twiddle my thumbs. Watch cat videos on the internet. I don't watch cat videos on the internet. Hey, this is kind of enjoyable. Look at those thumbs go. I rub my hands together when I'm nervous. They sure are twiddling. I wonder if Robert has replied yet. He still has not responded. Wow, I'm so glad I chose this route. I'm still gonna twiddle my thumbs. Look at those thumbs go. They sure are twiddling. I'm not gonna watch the cat videos. You can't make me. I'm becoming an expert twiddler. Fuck, my thumbs are tired. No! No! I don't want to! I hate this. I hate when they give me one choice. Don't give me choices if I'm only allowed to choose one. I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch cat videos. After all that twiddling, I've basically forgotten about Robert. I decided to start down a rabbit hole of cat videos. Why can't it be dog videos or ferret videos? Shh, cut that meow out right now, Victoria. I don't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat, I would never watch 30 cat videos. Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. This is what it's like talking to me. Hey, don't you laugh at me. I might as well make the best of my day. So is this a date that he doesn't, I send him a message and then he doesn't answer me and then I get to spend the date by myself? Because I'm down for that. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. I don't like any of these channels. Oh, Family Fortune's on. Alright, Nicole, your parents are in the lead and it's up to you to win it big. Are you ready? 10 out of 10 would date again. I'm ready. They hook the contestant up to a lie detector in front of her parents. Who is your favorite parent? Oh, crap. My mom? Oh, sorry. Incorrect. Next question. If both of your parents were hanging off the edge of a cliff, which would you save? This is terrible. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. This is literally just me spending a day to myself. This is your kind of show. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef C to take a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Let's be honest. This is what I would do. This seems easy enough. I put some eggs in the microwave and set the timer. Oh. Oh. Oh no. 3 minutes. These eggs taste like I got them out of a vending machine for a quarter. From rubber bouncy balls. 1 minute. Shut up, I don't know. I finished my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spent a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I can't read. I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. I take a leap from the free throw line and rocket that sucker down the net. The crowd goes wild. This is literally... Do I have a job? This is like the 3rd day I've spent with nothing to do. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words to this song. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something something Space Jam. I don't know what this song is. Dad? I turn around to see Amanda standing in the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. My baby! Who hurt you? I'll kill them! Hey, Amanda Panda, are you alright?
I'm fine.
What are you doing? You're not fine! Let me hug you! I, found the hoop, and I'm taking it to the hole. Dot, dot, dot. Pass me the rock. Tell me what's wrong. Whose ass am I kicking? What? Sure. I lead the league in block, set the record for rebounds in my rookie year. Think you can handle this? What's a rebound? Oh, when someone misses a shot and the other players try to retrieve it. That's, Just kidding! Amanda zigzags past me and tips a layup into the hoop. That's my girl. Art of War, bitches. Amanda, language. Hey, if she wants, she's 18. She can say it. I don't care. Sun Tzu didn't care about language. I would argue that Sun Tzu cared very much about language, so once you write something as timeless as the Art of War, then you're allowed to swear. Amanda sticks out her tongue and dunks for another 2 points. Seriously though, are you okay? You look like you've been crying. Tell me what's wrong. Oh dude, I'm cool. I just saw like this really cute dog on the way home and it let me pet its belly. Couldn't control my emotions. You had a frown. Tell me what's wrong. If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Yes, that's me. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I don't believe you. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Oh, okay. Just making sure. Maybe you should be less concerned with my face and more concerned with full court press. Amanda and I played ball for a little longer, then we cooked dinner together. We managed to not almost burn down the house this time. Good. I taught her well. She didn't actually burn down the house, just almost. Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped, Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecular deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with creme. Listen, I already can't read. I don't know what's happening anymore. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. This is actually a toddler. Alright. GG game. Making toddlers cry. Yes, that would be your favorite show. Are we bad people for watching this? I mean, maybe a little bit. Yes. Just then, my computer dings. Huh? What's that? Oh, you probably just got a message. Oh, don't tell me we're going on a night adventure. I don't want to go on a night adventure. Amanda and I walk over to the computer and check Dad Book. It's a message from Robert. We're gonna go on an adventure. You up? What does that mean? What you doing? What am I doing? You're just chilling. My daughter's gonna coach me to how to be smooth. Working on my motorcycle. I type back just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send. I don't need these adventures. We're gonna go on a night adventure and I don't want to. It'll make you look cooler. A couple moments pass. Another message pops up. Wanna grab a drink? Can you use a question mark? Hey, that means he wants to hang out. You know what that means, Amanda. But it's kinda late. Come on, Pops. Live a little. I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers. That is much better. Listen! I don't need you to... I already know that I'm not cool, okay? You don't need to tell me that. I just want to try. Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you? Yeah, trying to get sliding into those DMs. Fine. I just opened a drink. I'm sorry for that noise. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's, that is owned by Neil. Well, don't wait up for me. Yeah, I'm trying to get them DMs. I never do. I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night. I walk into the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going? Hey buddy.
Hey.
Ahoy there, Skipper. I don't like her. Robert and Mary are here? Uh-oh. I brought Mary along. Figured we needed a drinking buddy. You brought a third wheel to our first date. And I don't like this third wheel. Take her back. She likes the wine. She likes a lot of wine. I also refuse to buy her a drink. Ah, man. I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Not have to deal with a weird married lady making passes at me.
Come on.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having?
Ah.
Yes, she's an alcoholic. Whiskey, because I know he loves whiskey. A dad after my own heart, huh? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Yeah, he really likes whiskey.
Hey.
Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. God, I can't read. What have I gotten myself into? We all knock back the shots. Wink wonk. I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Well, probably because, you know, Mary's an alcoholic. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Let's get marching. We're going on a night adventure. What?
Oh.
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. What is that? What is that? Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So, where are we headed?
Hey.
Irish I were drinking. Oh, it's a pun. It's an Irish pub. Listen, stop. I don't know what these terms are. Calm down. A good pun is the... A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Come on.
Puns are the lowest form of humor, Jay. Try harder. Ouch! Am I gonna be the butt of the joke all night? You're laughing at my misery and I don't appreciate it. Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. Yeah, Vampira. We walk into Irish I were drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except for the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and sidles up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh.
Let's sip this one, why don't we? Suit yourself. Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. You really savored that drink. Proud of you.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty.
Hmm?
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. That's fine, I didn't want it.
Ah.
Hey!
Hey.
Jay, be a dear and get us another round, will ya? Are you, trying to steal my date? Because I don't appreciate it.
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
Oh.
What do you mean? What's your bad? So Edith's kids snuck some pot brownies on the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirted gremlin in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad. And blah, blah, blah. I'm very worried about it. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story. It's petty and I love it. She ate 3. More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Oh my god. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? Yes, all the time, every day. Sips from bowl. What? You know, the devil's lettuce. I have 2 big fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. No. I don't want this decision. Yeah, I'm not gonna give in to peer pressure. But I also need them sweet DM points. I don't know what... Are any of these saying yes? I'm not exactly positive. If I say that, it's a bad idea. That's kind of also a bad idea. Top. Okay. I can't believe what... I even know how you... This is a preposterous... Ugh. Yeah, see... Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine. Should have said if you were the feds, there was no weed, it was a trap! See, look, now I got bad points. We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and crackling jokes. After a little bit of time, begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become much funnier and much less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. That's the shit move. Lots of eligible bachelors around here. One of these 2. That one. You trying to ditch me, pal? You saw right through me. I know. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Jay wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Now, if you fellas will excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Oh. Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Give it a rest, buddy. Ugh.
Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger-looking guy at the bar.
Oh.
She grows on you. Not me. Does she, though? Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer.
Huh.
Well, she does. No, that boy is a goner. We're just gonna let him go. But what about her and Joseph? What about him? He's giving me a look. I don't like that look. You know, they're married. She definitely tried to get in my pants the other night. And I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless. Okay. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Yeah, he's got that great eyebrow game. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, I got him to laugh! Accomplishments! Aw, man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight-lace types. I got some straight laces on my shoes. Oh, don't worry. I got pretty wild back in the day. Still got a little wild in you? I haven't been wild since I was on the playground in elementary school. Those were the days playing tetherball. I have a child I need to care for. Hey, there's half things straight about me, you loser. There's so much wild in me. So much. Oh, sure. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into? Think you can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes a shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool. He probably hates small talk. Same. So how are things? Do you like cheese?
Hey.
I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of the silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is gonna think of the silence. Yeah.
Oh.
If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Okay, I'm cool with that. You could just sit in silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey. Oh, alright.
Hey.
Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer, Mary giving the hard sell to that young man. The young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? Yes, every night. In Dead by Daylight, I kill a man. Sometimes a woman. I choke on my drink. Excuse me?
Huh.
You know, watch a life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away. Every memory and experience they've ever had. Gone. Like my job. No.
Hey.
Great. Me neither. Okay, I'm starting to like Robert a little bit more. Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. One does not simply relax. I laugh nervously.
Oh.
Or am I? Oh, you're doing this again. I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Murray has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom and, I assume, crawled out of the window. Stop going same, Rob. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets out of the booth, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll! Oh, where are we going? Sorry. Whiskey. Inside voices.
Oh.
Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary?
Oh.
Brother, Mary is gonna be just fine. I look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. Sounds like when my sister took me out drinking after my birthday. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. Is it a cool place? No, we're going to get... Okay. I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. I wonder which one we're going into.
Oh.
You're wrong, it wasn't a bar. Wait here, I'll be right back. What could possibly go wrong? After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not what I expected the night to go. Where I expected the night to go. It's not close enough. You're wrong. I take a sip. I'm not even trying. What? Nothing. I just wasn't expecting... It is delicious, fruity, and refreshing. Don't judge me. You know, I like some wine, alright? I like some wine. I could go get some wine if I wanted to right now. I start to say something, think of his lecture about vowing silence earlier, and stop. I sip at my wine and watch cars drive by. That's the rocks at shit. As long as it's not the windows, I'm okay. Or me. Don't throw them at me. What? Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. Okay, that's fine. That felt good. He presses a stone into my free hand. Now your turn. Now you... Oh, that's why that sentence didn't make sense. I was trying to turn. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. Hey, look, it's you, Victoria. Look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know what has to be done. I got a problem with authority. Same. I'm sorry. This one's for you, Pappy. I have unresolved resentment towards my father, and I'm gonna express it through property damage. I hurl a rock at the sign. It sails over the stop sign, right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Can we leave now?
Whoa.
Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window and I am no longer culpable for the heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list. I mean, we did it, so... Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I'm down. Actually, I don't like pizza that much anymore, but I can't argue with that. Can it be bacon with black olives? Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. I know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pete's Piece of Pizza. Pete's Pizza Pizza? Okay. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of... no. No, I can't date you anymore. I need to go home. This is not okay. Oh wait, Jay, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right? No. Please. I almost don't want them DMs anymore. I don't want them DMs that much. Bear grabs me by the collar. I respect your opinion. Now fight with my life for your right to say it. But where's your sense of adventure? Where's your... Hang on 1 second. Something bad happened. Victoria. Because you can't spam my chat. Hang on. I didn't know. Well, you know what, Victoria? That's my response to that. Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna fix this. Don't worry about it. There, you're now a moderator. Now the rules don't pertain to you, but they kind of do. But now you can not get timed out and stuff. Where's your sense of taste? Why won't you love yourself? I didn't realize by not accepting pineapple pizza, I did not love myself. The power. You see that sword? Yeah. The juiciness of the pineapple paired with the tanginess of the sauce is a flavor combination that everyone should experience at least once, if not 1,000 times more. I have experienced it and I didn't like it. I thought it was terrible.
Huh.
Pineapple on pizza is one of the few things in life that I genuinely and thoroughly enjoy. Please, please just do this for me. No, do this for yourself. So, 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Abso-goddamn-lutely. You better be paying for this pizza. We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice and a paper plate to so saturated with the grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite of the pineapple pizza, and hey, it's actually not that bad. You lie! You liar! I can't believe I spent so much of my life berating this sort of pizza to all my friends. Maybe I should give pineapple pizza a shot one day. It's terrible. I gave it a shot, and I hate it. Stop pushing your opinions on me. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear noise coming out of the slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Robert looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in ya? Can I go home and sleep yet? I love my daughter and I should go home and make sure that she's alright. Sure. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh! Don't shush me so loud! Shh! We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during the movie! Oh, I'm sorry. We look into the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of a few teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman that he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver? Yes. I want him to go around and kiss everybody. Hell yeah. Yes! The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, oh, it's you. Hey man, keep it down. Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Get your gross out of here. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you! It's me, your neighbor! Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? It turns out that yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to a tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said that they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here. Boo! Love is dead! Victoria, this is you and me. Shut up! It's beautiful! No, you shut up! Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen. You're going to sit here and appreciate them. I'm starting to really like Robert. Okay. Look at that Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering, fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. We let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film. We leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing off the rest of our wine. Hey, assholes. Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee! My leg! My knee! What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why'd you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee! My orthopedist is gonna be pissed! Ernest tosses another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh, Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my other knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity and probably gonna feel super sore in the morning. We ruined it for you? The movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classicist mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What?
Whoa, whoa.
Have you ever seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass drivel the mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You of all people should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh no, now you've done it! Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Look at that height difference. I don't think you're gonna win, kid. Ah! I can't scream too loud. My mom's sleeping. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. Why me? Fuck my knee! I think he's older than 12. I think he's like 16? I think he's 16. Robert goes in between Ernest and myself. It's as if he's seeing red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
No one hurts my...
Alright, buddy. Talk like punk, get hit like a punk. And we're back from the cliffhanger. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest between. No low blows, fish hooks, J-jet, grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points.
How dare
You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked.
Oh.
It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Oh.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go. It's a good decision. Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were you about to actually fight that kid? Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable.
Hey.
You throw the rules at him, though? They always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry-sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half of that up. Wow.
Oh.
See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh boy.
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. Is it daytime? I'm so sorry. I got really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink. It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. That's a lie. I took a film class. I know too much about movies now. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any Sam Fuller? I haven't. Fuller is cash. Thanks for dinner and movie. Thanks for defending my honor. Shoot, I don't know which one. That one. Dinner was $4 and the movie was free, but you got it. Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang out again soon, huh? Okay. Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Eat a lot of broccoli. Date complete.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Make sure to sweep under your tent so you don't sleep on rocks. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Thank you. Yes, I'm so proud that I got an A. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you want to do this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Alright.
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Yeah.
Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey. It's okay if you didn't.
Yeah.
I got in! I'm so proud of her. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. But it's your dream school, and I want you to do great things. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the most expensive schools that Amanda applied to. I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Yes, we are. You're gonna go to that school. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Alright.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing through our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. I am a best dad, aren't I? I'm so proud of my daughter. She looks exactly like me, right? We're just like twins. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. But, like, she looks exactly like me. What are you talking about? Obviously, she has a lot of her dad in her. Frick, I didn't read that. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Yeah, I'm really lucky I have a really good roommate. Oh no. I'm just kidding. I didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yes.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Yes, it would. Don't do that. Oh boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her. But I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? What arson are you committing? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. Don't cry. Don't cry. I promise, I'll try harder. I pet her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some tremendous ice roads to cross. Oh my god, my heart! And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, my heart! I love her! She's my baby! My eyes immediately well up with tears. I'm gonna cry. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Tears so many. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now. You're such a good person. Hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I know in my heart. I pulled Amanda in for a hug and kissed her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Huh.
Love you too, Pops. I just had a tender moment with my child. That's all I need. I don't need any dads. I don't need a date. I just need my child. Okay, so should we go with Robert again, or should we try... I wanted to try Hugo or Joseph. Does it matter? Is it bad if I hang out with other people? Do I have a time limit in this game? I don't know. I don't know if I have a time limit. Okay, we have 3 options. What should we do? Robert again, or... He didn't beat me up. He hit me in the knee with a rock. He surprise attacked me. Mary probably won't be around if I go with her husband. I'm not a wimp. You're a wimp. Joseph. Okay, let's try Joseph Christensen with his 4 demonic children. Okay, let's try. Trust no one. It's a good tip. Shave with the grain. Don't trust gas station egg sandwiches. Well, I believe that's a great rule. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Me. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. Okay, I may not go to church very often, but I could definitely get through a prayer. A light smattering of Jesus. Will they want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Gah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? To be fair, most people don't like to talk about their jobs that much, and I don't imagine priests are too different. I don't know a lot of priests, though. First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? There's a big difference.
Dad.
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley face. The smiley is a nice touch. It's not a smiley I would use, but it's a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Jay. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. He signs his name at the end of his text. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with the... Thank you! I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Jay, don't sign. Well, guess I'm doing this. Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. He's a nerd. He's a nerd. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore? Oh. Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. I trained you well.
Aww.
Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. Yeah, normal. Make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Jay. ... But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? I do remember when I was little and we used to have family dinners, we did say a prayer before we ate. Yes, it's an anchor. Joseph also has an anchor tattoo. The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Jay? Door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Isn't this Chris? Hey. Hey! It's Chris. No, wait, is it? It's Chris. Hi again. I'm Jay. I know what your name is. Yeah, he did want to be ship captain. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus! How's that Jesus? Dying for his sins and everything. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe you didn't hear that. You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph... I'm staring at that sentence, and I think everyone knows why. Joseph peeks his head around the corner.
Oh.
Jay, you made it! Joseph approaches with his arms wide. Why do you always approach with your arms wide? You don't hug me. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I have to actually bake with you. I thought we were just going to the sale. See, if we're gonna actually bake, you need to have insurance on your house and be okay with me burning it down. I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I'd like to see in a baking assistant. Come in. Come on in.
Oh.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside.
Ugh.
Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? ... Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. Same. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
Oh.
We try to cut him a little slack where we can. I relate to Chris, too. Ah, and here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello to Jay!
Hello, Father. Hello, Jay.
Haha.
Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Oh. Maybe it's better if I don't shift the power dynamic of the creepy nightmare twins. Are you guys going to help us bake?
We don't want to bake.
Well, okay. What do you want to do?
We have to perform surgery.
Guys, we've been over this. Please stop cutting open your toys.
Aye.
Christian and Christy run out of the room, giggling. After a second of relative silence, Joseph turns to me, grinning sheepishly.
Oh.
You ever have more than one kid, Jay? Nope. You should try it. No, not after that.
Oh, cracker bits.
We both start to laugh, but are interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow, motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines, Hyenas of the Serengeti, The Underwater Mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Yeah, Victoria, if you notice, like, their last name is Christensen, so it's Christy Christensen, Chris Christensen, Christian Christensen, and Chris Christensen, and then their mother's name is Mary. Mary and Joseph. There's a big stack of what look like travel magazines, Hyenas of the Serengeti, The Underwater Mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? It's perfectly okay, Victoria. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. He is a cool youth minister, after all. On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, they must be Mary's. Newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, sex detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? Coffee table. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks something like looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants? Heh, sex. I'm mature. Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times, then stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I don't need your judgment, Victoria. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go into the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she had a minute ago. Wow! Well, I like the plant. I was just trying to be nice, but sure, fine, get out of here. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Aye.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste.
Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet. Ugh. I'm regretting my life.
No, I'm not.
You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders. No, not...
No, not spiders.
Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl's locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Hey.
Save me from the spiders.
Spoon Jewel, the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast!
Oh.
Okay, Jay the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at the at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a moment or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually, I strike a killing blow on the invisible heart between his arm and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror.
Norm MacDonald.
Blast! I am defeated! You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I seek a taste from the brownie batter. The magic. Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Hey.
Christy begins jumping up and down excitedly.
My hero.
Christy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Hey.
Hey, wait! Do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again.
Sparkle pony.
Yeah.
Sparkle pony? No, this is not adorable couple. That is not a couple moment. That was just too dad. I don't know how to please you, Victoria. You're saying gross to everything. Joseph looks confused. You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is at the door and down the hall. Ahead. Gross. You're gross. Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
Okay.
And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
Yeah.
Egg beaters on linoleum floor.
Ooh.
It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Oh.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Yes.
don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Bye. Probably.
Wow.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Jay, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Well, I set it on fire, so I don't know. Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batelli, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Yeah.
Woo! Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Jay, way to use those dad skills. I bet you've baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila! Duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position. And got it.
Eh.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, this is so fluffy. Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off of my finger. It's really good batter. Gross.
Oh.
We should find Christy. Yes, we should. Do that. Jay. Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm starting to agree. This is really gross. This is really fluffy. Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, Roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Oh.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Oh.
Wow, this place is packed. What's me? What's me? Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Yeah.
If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? That's not me. You liar. It's not me. I don't say that.
I want to sell brownies.
Okay. Let's get set up.
I want to see Mom.
Hey.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Wanna go over there and tell her I said hi?
Mom!
Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Hey.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Oh.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about Stitches. Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. Listen, I'm not Joseph, and I refuse to believe that. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, like handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale.
Oh.
As a couple? I'm not... No. That's okay. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? I'm so tempted. But I gotta slide into those DMs. We high five. Okay, I'll hear you out, Victoria. What do you gotta say? If you bake it, they will come.
Oh.
It's not long before we have our first customers. Hey, dude.
Hiya.
Matt, Carmencita. Great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Yes, that is Barista Dad. We could not bake beautiful brownies together. Don't say you use the box recipe. Don't say you use the box recipe. Don't say you use the box recipe. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, a pinch of salt there. It's sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be another batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have.
Oh.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Matt. Alright. We'll take 2.
Actually, we'll take 3.
I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See? Not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Jay! It's Brian. I hate you. Close enough.
Oh.
Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. Bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. Let the man buy his brownies. So put you down for 10. Ha! Better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy? Okay, he has a nice beard, but he constantly tries to one-up me and talk down to me. I don't like him.
Yeah, what's the movie?
It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Hey.
It's the Fast and the Furious. What? Really?
Oh.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
And made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Mon and the Sea, but I can respect that.
Yeah.
Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach.
Ooh,
In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Oh.
It is, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but...
Oh.
Do you ever wish you could just drop everything, go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock? You know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song. Joseph. I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend. One day will be an island time. We make a couple more sales and some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig!
Yeah.
He's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Huh?
Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Fine, I don't want a name. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Can't spell diet without die. Remember that one time at band camp?
Hey Craig, when we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it?
Hey.
Ha, I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
I don't know.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just want a game.
Oh.
You know what? We'll take one for each of us.
Yeah.
Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down, we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mix, huh? Ugh. Oh, Mary. I went on this date because I was sure she would stay away from her husband. Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else from here than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here?
Yeah.
I was just hoping to introduce Jay to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You got a load of this freak show? What?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types.
Hey.
Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Jay?
Yeah.
Mary. Ugh. Let the kid answer the question. I grab the closest brownie, shove it in my mouth, and point to my mouth as the universal sign for can't talk, mouth is full. Quick thinking, Jay. This one's a keeper, huh?
Yeah.
Mary, can we talk about this later?
Ugh.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? See, when I clicked that, I thought I was going to tell her to eat a brownie. I didn't think I was going to eat the brownie. Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep cool.
Oh.
Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash.
Hey.
Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. Hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself? Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Shit. God. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Yeah, I know. Mary's super rude. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about that. Are you okay? You really like pushing your buttons, huh?
Yeah.
Joseph shrugs. No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Chrissy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Yeah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Oh.
It won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Oh.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Yeah.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Oh.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I am able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But...
Good one.
Bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. I'm gonna give it to my kid. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I want to give it to Amanda. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I think for a moment realized I still had the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up! Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground. Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me. Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. See, I got movie night with my daughter. It's what happens when you give your children brownies. My dad points. Yay, got an A.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Now what? Hey. I like my daughter. I would like to have fun times with my daughter. I would like my daughter to come visit me when she goes to college. Okay, now what? I am not gross, you're gross. Follow your heart. I don't have one. Really gross and fluffy, really terrifying and not up to my speed. Let's go terrifying again. Well, his last name is Small. I am right. Minimize eating fried foods, candy, and sweets. You can't beat the whammy bar. The whammy bar. I've never had a whammy bar. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times on Dadbook, and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. Haven't even seen him come out of his house, actually. Okay, Victoria, get your euphemisms out of here. I decide to send him one last message, fearing that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. Hooray, another me day! I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. Yes! I'll bake her favorite pie. You already baked too much. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally, I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Aw, man, I can never remember what temperature is supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375 degrees, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist in my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about.
Really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Yeah. Almond extract? Oh, it's almost extract. Duh. Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art that some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside.
Hey!
Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient.
Hmm?
What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. Lifestyle's calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license to what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you just eat the pie, Panda? I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite.
Oh.
Ugh. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. The pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. This is me. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole.
Hey!
Dad, your sleeve is on fire! I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. This is me. This is me right here. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Yes, I nailed it. Still nothing from Robert. Huh. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Jay. Hey. Hey, Jay. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. Oh my god. No. I regret this already. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice that what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. No, please. Please don't honk at my house.
I look out my window, and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door to try and figure out what's going on. Hey. Hey? Rob is you. This is us.
Hey.
Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
That's no fun. I think sleep is pretty fun. Come hang out. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Seriously, do I not have a job? Do I not have a job at all? Is it, what? Do I not have a job? Might as well live a little. Sure.
Oh.
Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. Is this flirting? I mean, I don't mind. Oh. Right. One sec. I mean, I guess I haven't gone to work at all since I started this game, and it's been days. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Ready? Ready.
Mm.
Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and a gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. I want to stay where it's safe. Oh boy, it's my car. You like Tom Waits? Sure. Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. So, I don't like the ominous music. I want to go back. Can we go back? So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle in my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I don't like my decisions. Can I change them? I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Say nothing. It is always good to do silence. Ta-da! I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a lot nervous. Just hang on, we're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not so sure. Also, where is your child? Do you have a child? You're on Dad Book, but you have not mentioned your child once. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of his car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to... This is where I come to masturbate. What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my little spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. It's alcohol. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh shit! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes a knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. He carves wood? Oh. I breathe a very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was going to stab you just now? No. What? No. Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. You better sell them to good places. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha! Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. It is you, Victoria. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Yes. Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. Well, that's very rude. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security card. Jay, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've got to know you for some time and I've come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. You're so offended, Victoria. Robert motions to a good-looking stick. Hey, stick. I'm gonna take you home, pick you up, you know? Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. You. Stop that. The most important thing to remember while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is going to splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? Nah.
Oh. ...
No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. And look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wooden carving. It adds character. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how much stuff did this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold it tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around in his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off of my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic onto the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy. Oh no. Oh no. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know? Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. Baby's first word. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pit bull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All the good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching into the morning. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silence.
Oh?
Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there.
Oh?
But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know something is watching us. Betsy though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know that I should be too. And then I see it, in the distance. A man. But if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it. It just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her. But she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night. And I don't think I've slept right since. Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Robert pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Tell that to Betsy. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights, nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates throughout the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. So, guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me. Right? I was messing with you up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my ears to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Dover demon, what? You talking to me or you talking to the game? Do you see that?
I don't know.
We should go.
Huh?
Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, but onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that?
Really?
The Dover ghost, I guess. Okay. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve. Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sat in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we got closer to the city.
Hey.
Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been away lately. I had to get out of the house.
I don't know.
Had to be around somebody. You doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second, lights another cigarette.
Oh.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag.
As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in the sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Oh.
Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice and I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad. And there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held onto that kept me going.
Oh.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to lie. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does.
Oh.
It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter, and it seems perfect. It isn't.
I don't know.
At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom.
I don't know.
Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all of the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex, and he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison. What? I turn around and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. Well, it was deep, and then that happened. We both break out into laughter. Pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place, and I'm about to close the passenger door. I realize I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never won't know when you might need it. I know, I'm a horrid man. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting. Yes, I got a knife. I gained a knife.
Yeah.
You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, you know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckled to myself, then finally decided to go to bed. Yeah. Paranoia is like almost maxed out.
I'm lost in your oceanic eyes.
What? Thank you. Thank you for being proud of me. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? No, we're not. No, don't cry. I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Why are you crying? Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Amanda, get out. Okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. My child is crying. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything been going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burn waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try to again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Yeah, I can't stop baking. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. And this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess we should start from the top. So, you know Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. You got it! Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc B AB final. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. I called it. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. Okay. She's 18. Give her some slack. Leave her be. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R. She promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. Ugh. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. Wow, yeah, that's really uncool. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Oh my god, I actually don't know who this is. I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess it's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. Apparently I chose right, I didn't even realize I did. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? He tells me that Emma P. sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. This sounds like middle school drama. Like, this is the kind of stuff you have in middle school, not high school. You're about to go to college. Bottom line is that everybody's dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Yeah, I'll be your friend. I'll be the best friend. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I want to hug her, but it wasn't an option. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself. I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
I love you too. Honestly, I hope if I ever have a child, that's the kind of relationship I would have with my child. Oh, am I supposed to date again? Okay, I think we have... I know, but I love this child. I love her. She's mine. Okay. We could do one more date, and then I think I'll end the stream. Should we finish with Robert? Should we try again with Joseph? I don't want to go on a date with Matt, Victoria. Don't tell me that. That didn't work so good last time. I'm sorry. Matt and I, we're just different. We don't belong together. Let's go for gold. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll go on another date with Joseph, since apparently third date means I'm committing. So I'm guessing that means I can date until the third one? It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Well, I wish I'd known that before, last time that happened. Victoria, remember we're on a delay. I didn't see your answer until I was clicking stuff. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Jay, hope you're finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. What happened? I thought you said when we next hung out, it wouldn't be free labor. I think for a moment, I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. You mean like me? Ah, what the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out.
Hey!
Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme something? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dinner thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations of balloons and banners and everything, but no use. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. Oh, I just noticed this banner. Awkward. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled.
Yeah.
Jesus is wise. I don't want to hear about your lava lamp, Victoria. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Ah.
Yikes.
Ah.
Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. Because I don't like your lava lamp. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good.
Oh.
You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think. It's the one right after sloth.
Hey?
Jay, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. Good, I'm glad I wounded you. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were alright. You must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was Armageddon. Puns.
Oh.
No, it's... I get it.
Hey.
I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Hey.
I'm really glad you're here, Jay. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage?
Yeah.
No, stop. A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious.
Oh, yeah.
Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate.
Oh.
You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen.
Oh.
Magic isn't real, Jay. God said that. God was also a bush one time.
Oh.
True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner.
Yeah.
That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. I don't know. Is this flirting? Is this what flirting is? Physical labor? Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off?
Oh.
Jay, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails.
Oh.
I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer.
Oh.
But we have to hurry. The use will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. I went to grab the marker and Ernest used to draw the thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do it right. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJ equipment. I don't. Return to sender.
Oh.
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Oh, the Cupid Shuffle. Oh, middle school. Calm down, Victoria. Hey. I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. Boy would give to drop everything and start over. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. It doesn't matter, Victoria. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the 1s and 2s to give myself a sense of purpose in my life. Is he okay?
Oh.
Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? Why are you angry? Stop! The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Aye.
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creepy by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Victoria, this detail is not this important. Calm down. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn, coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah! A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright! He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. Oh, are you okay? This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope you can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Called it. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other.
Yeah.
Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying?
Huh.
If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go! Maybe we should do something about this.
Yeah.
Joseph runs up to us.
Uh,
He's killing the vibe! They're listening to swears! Sad swears!
oh.
There's nothing worse than sad swears! You have to do something! You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem, or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. Yes, we had a vibe. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class.
Huh?
I'm not. So he's from the country Latin?
Oh.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. And she's gone. Victoria, I don't know any of these songs or these bands, so... Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Same. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes, how's the party jamming? It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? Play the booty bumpers is what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy, this is a church function. The songs you're playing they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. You should put on some top 40 stuff, like everyone's spirits when everyone's dancing and happy, that it, makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps. It is how DJing works. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. Jesus, take the wheel. You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? Yes! Yes, I do! I know that one! That is the opposite of what I want you to do. No, wait, no. I would like that song.
Ooh,
Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you two. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Yes, Carrie Underwood. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh, Cracker Mix.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. Can we please protect Spin Master Quinn? There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Listen. Do as he says, not as he do. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems.
Oh.
You're the best, Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Hey!
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Jay. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. I suddenly realized that we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this.
Hey.
Are we gonna dance? Oh god, I'm not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am now. That is what I'm about to become. I'm gonna dance, aren't I? Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door.
Norm MacDonald!
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths in it as well. Are you in or out?
Oh.
Joseph stares at me. You know what has to be done as much as I do.
Oh.
See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. I only know what the worm is. I don't know what these other two are. Okay. I pull out the classic handshake and dive through to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad, but I think it is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat. Simple, but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, looks like we've got everybody's attention. Alright, Jay, let's turn up the heat. I know what sprinkler is. And I think I know what Running Man is.
Oh.
Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the moves with my arms pushing out. The scene still awakens something in Joseph. He feels a fire or the Running Man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Hey, it worked! Shut up, Victoria! I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get too into it. Good effort, buddy. But I think that pan flashed a little too long ago. You have strayed me! I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly.
Oh.
I look around to the youths. They're cheering! Alright, time for the big finish. Oh god. Go big or go home. I approach Joseph and motion that I'm about to lift him. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know. Without regard for human safety, some of my might lift Joseph above my head. Isn't quite during dancing, but Joseph a good sport for his arms while I spin him in a circle.
Oh.
Look at the crowd. They seem to love it.
Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Excellent.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. I didn't break myself. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hands find mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? The church is huge. We're almost there. Actually, I have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. Oh? What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? Oh no, you stop this! I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I could bring you a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. You ready for, teeth-rotting, sugary fluff? It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Welcome to the Margarita Zone! I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. I mean, you don't need this, but Joseph, this is amazing.
Wink.
Did he just say wink and wink at me? There's no pop-tops to step on here, buddy. You chose this, Victoria. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same.
Oh.
I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out.
Excellent.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. You're drowning in your own mistakes. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves?
Aye.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. You said, you chose that I should go out with weak knees man again. That is what you said. Totally. I've got my stick and poke kit in my desk. I was kidding. Okay, hear me out, Victoria. That was not a choice for me. I don't want to go on a date with Matt. I was kidding. I'm also kidding. But I do actually have a stick and poke kit in my desk. Confiscated it from Ernest. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked across the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people. Did some stuff I'm not too proud of.